Good day everyone. So today I will going to discuss what is capitalism. So capitalism is often thought of as an economic system in which private actors own and control property in accord with their interest, and demand and supply freely set prices in markets in a way that can serve the best interests of society. So kining capitalism is gi-own ni siya og gikontrol sa private property sa kaugalingon nila nga interest. So ang capitalism is naa siya upat ka na-involve nga pillars of capitalism. So first is the private property. So kining private property example ani is sa kanang sa merkado. So naa sila kanang hatag sa ka mga pwesto. So dili means nga kanang ilaha jud na kaugalingon, dili na own sa ilaha, but which is kanang own na siya sa government. But kada sila is na sila right ana nga mo kuan sa ilahang property kay nagbayad man sab sila ana sa government. Second is the self-interest, then the market mechanism, then the limited rule of consumption. Next is the many shades of capitalism. So, liberal market economist, coordinated market economist. So, naa siya type of capitalism distinguished according to the rule of entrepreneurship. So, na siya upat, which is the state-guided capitalism, the oligarchic capitalism, the big firm capitalism, and the last is the entrepreneurial capitalism. Next is, why the divide? So there was no separation into microeconomics and macroeconomics. Economists implicitly assumed that either markets were in equilibrium such that prices would adjust to equalize supply and demand, or that in the event of a transient shock such as a financial crisis or a famine, markets would quickly return to equilibrium. So, di ba, kung maingon taog microeconomics, so it means is a small group lang siya. And then, while the macroeconomics is a whole group. So, next is economic models, simulation of reality. So, the modern economy, a complex machine. Its job is to allocate limited resources and distribute the resulting output among a large number of agents, mainly individuals, firms, and governments, allowing for the possibility that each agent's action can directly or indirectly affect other agent action. As economists allocate goods and services, they emit measurable signals that suggest there is order driving the complexity. So, kining modern economy daw. So, iyang trabaho ani is, which is to allocate limited resources and distribute the resulting output among the large number sa mga individuals, sa firm, o sa mga government. Next is, what makes a good economic model? So, irrespective of the approach, the scientific method, lots of sciences, such as physics and meteorology, creates models, requires that every model yield precise and verifiable implications about the economic phenomena it is trying to explain. Formal evaluation involves testing the model's key implication and assessing its ability to reproduce stylized facts. Next is the supply and demand. Why markets tick? Perfect competition. So the most fundamental is perfect competition, in which there are large number of identical suppliers and demanders of the same product. Buyers and sellers can find one another at no cost, and no barriers prevent new suppliers from entering the market. In perfect competition, no one has the ability to affect prices. Both sides take the market prices as a given, and the market clearing price is the one at which there is neither excess supply nor excess demand. So kining perfect computation daw is, which is kaya na siya large number of identical sa suppliers and demanders which have kanang same lang siya sa mga products. Then ang buyers and sellers also is can find one another at no cost. And then next one is the monopoly. So there is one supplier of a good for which there is no simple substitute. The supplier does not take the market price as a given. Instead, the monopolist can set it. So, muna siya ang monopoly. So, monopoly twins is monopsony in which there is only one buyer, usually a government, although there may be many suppliers. So, muna siya ang meaning sa monopoly. Next is the gross domestic product and economies all. So, GDP measures the monetary value of final goods and services, that is, those that are bought by the final user produced in a country in a given period of time, say a quarter or a year. It counts all the output generated within the borders of a country. So GDP is composed of goods and services produced for sale in the market and also includes some non-market productions such as defense or education services provided by the government. So, muna siya ang gross domestic product. Next is the monetarism. Money is where it's at. So, the money supply, the total amount of money in an economy, is the chief determinant of current dollar GDP in the short run and of the price level over longer periods. Monetary policy, one of the tools governments have to affect the overall performance of the economy, uses instruments such as interest rates to adjust the amount of money in the economy. So monetarists believe that objectives of monetary policy are best met by targeting the growth rate of the money supply. And that would be all of my presentation. Thank you and God bless.